Hey guys, Wolvie here and welcome back to the channel. So for this particular video, it is going to be a neat trick I found on a computer keyboard for one of my builds. And I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to accomplish that. So with that bit out of the way, the usual disclaimer for my videos. Any opinion here is mine and mine alone. So before I reveal the exact brand and type of computer keyboard I'm referring to for this video, I will have both the Amazon link and the link straight from the website in the description below. So that way you guys can check it out on your own time. So for the particular video, I want to show a unique trick here. It's actually this keyboard right here. It is wired. It's from a company called Redragon. And this is a quote-unquote 75% keyboard. Now, the reason why I kind of mention this is, that's how it's described when I got it. Now, for this particular keyboard by Redragon, it is the Pollux. It's Pollux K628. This particular keyboard, so it has a bit of a numerical here, but unlike some of the other keyboards, it doesn't have every last key. Now, with that bit out of the way, now, when I first got this particular keyboard, I did notice it was like a rainbow effect of colors, and I wanted to change the colors to be more one color and solid uniform. However, I ran into some difficulty in the sense of getting the program that's tied to this keyboard and downloaded so I could do it that way. And I managed to figure out a way to get it like this particular color, as you see here. It's a type of blue. It's a little bit on the lighter side, as far as I'm concerned. So there's a bizarre way I was able to get it to like this. But like I said, I had to do a lot of trial and error. And this is also after I was unable to download the software program needed for it. And kind of wondering, how are you able to do this? Now, it's like I said, it's a bit of a trial and error. And it took me a while to figure this out. So, with that, so the key player into making sure you get the color you want is going to be this key right here, the FN. It's known as the function key. Now, I was trying to do it the way you would if you were trying to look it up on Google or Bing or whatever, whichever search engine you use. So the whole FN and then whatever key you see here, for example, you have your FN, then the L, that's insert, home, all that stuff. And pardon the blurriness you'll see here in and out of this video. So I tried that method that I noticed on the web, and it actually was not working. So I was tinkering with the entire keyboard, making sure, okay, what do I do? So I found this particular unique shortcut of sorts, and that actually did the job. So I'm going to press function over here. Now I'm going to hit the space key. Now you see this? It's actually changing color. So this is particularly how I was able to get the color that I want. Now you just saw red. This is green. This is the darker blue, I believe it is. I believe that's yellow. That's purple. That's another form of purple. And this is the one I had at the beginning of this video. So it's a really shortcut trick, I found on my own. Now, this is only applies, if you're unable to get the software downloaded and try to do it that way. Now, I'm going to pause this video because I want to show the other keyboard for this particular setup I have. Okay, so I am back. So this is the other keyboard for part of the setup area. Now I'm going to go out of this a little decent amount. Now this is another of the Redragon's keyboards line right here. However, unlike the Pollux, this is the Shiva in white. And as you can see here, you have all your keys right here. It's a lot easier. Now, for those who have keyboards or they're kind of like this one right here, the one in white. So it's going to be function and whatever key you see here, I'm going to use my thumb so that way I can actually, that way you guys can see what I'm doing. So you have here inserts, home, page up, page down, end, and delete. So if you press FN and then, let me do this, right? So you do all this stuff right here. Any one of these keys is like you get to alter the back color of your keyboard here. So, and this also apply. I also have another Redragon keyboard in my bedroom, and I was able to do it like a lot easier with this type of keyboard, where it's like you have your function key, you have the keys you need here, like on its own. So for me to change it to the color I want for Odin here, which is that monitor and that tower over here, as well as Deadpool in my bedroom. So I was just able to hit function and I hit home to change it to the color that I want, and it just stays like that as long as I have it like up and running. Where unlike the Shiva keyboard by Redragon and the other one in my bedroom, this one does not have that type of luxury, and it's mainly due to the limited amount of keyboards. So if you have a Pollux K628 by Redragon for the keyboard, so the one of the ways I found out to actually get the color to the one you want, and I'm going to do it again just to demonstrate, as also a recap, so that way you guys get to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to hit the function key right over here, then I'm going to hit the space bar. So you guys get to see like the change of the color as I go along. And that's that on that. I mean, it's not gonna be too long of a video. As you can tell, I am not 100%. I am getting over a cold. I've been like under the weather for the past few days. So with that, I do hope you guys find this tutorial somewhat entertaining and informational. But again, this comes down to keyboards, mechanical keyboards that are like this, where it's like you don't have all the keys that you do have on that one, but you want to change the RGB in the background to whatever color that tickles your fancy. And again, I apologize. I am not 100%, so if I sound a little odd, that's why. I am getting some rest. I am, taking it easy for the most part. So that's pretty much, how to switch the color on this particular keyboard. Again, this is the Redragon Pollux K628 keyboard. It is the quote-unquote 75% because it does have the numerical portion of the keyboard right here, although it lacks some of the other buttons you would see on a full size. So with that, I am done with this video, and before I sign off, I will, as a reminder, have the Amazon link as well as the Redragon store website in the description below, and by the Amazon, the link for this very keyboard, so that way you guys can look at it on your own, make your own decisions when it comes to whether or not you want to buy this keyboard or not. It's actually a good value for your money. It's not too expensive, it's not too cheap either, and it's something I like because it's like not too, like, for me it's just like it fits my style, so to speak. So with that, I'm fully done with this video. So with Wolfie here signing off, I will catch you all on the flip side.